So food and its function, what happens? Food contains different type of nutrients. What are the 5 types of nutrients? We know: carbohydrate, fat, protein, minerals and vitamins, out of which minerals and vitamins protect us from various diseases. Carbohydrate and fat gives us energy, and protein help us to develop, help us to repair our body. And after that, we have read about this nutrition. What is nutrition? Nutrition is a process which actually includes the intaking of food, its digestion, its absorption, and its utilization by our body for the nourishment of the body. Nourishment means that to remain healthy, each and every part of the body needs various components. Okay, and these are known as the nutrition. These are known as the nutrition. What a nutrient? Can anyone tell me? Before I just explain it to you, tell me what a nutrient. Anyone tell me what you mean by nutrient?
Ma'am, nutrient is a process of digestion. Uncle, uncle.
Can I tell?
I'm asking you nutrient. Anyone? Ishita, tell me what you mean by nutrient?
And nutrients are the components which are provided by the food. Ma'am, may I?
Yes, yes, you can, Ansh.
Ma'am, food contains some components which that are needed by our body. These components are called nutrients.
Yes. So already I have discussed about the different nutrients. We have discussed about 5 different types of nutrients and their function. Any doubt here, children? Can I proceed to the next page?
Yes,
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, next one we will be dealing with that the nutritive component of the food. Already I have told you these are the 5 components containing protein, fats, carbohydrate, vitamins, minerals, and except these 5 nutritive components, there are 2 other things which are known as water and roughage. Although they do not take part in nutrition, but without water and roughage, the digestion process cannot be completed. Water helps in the digestion, that is, it is helping in the passage of the foods in a smooth way through the digestive tract, and roughage helps in bowel formation, that is the waste, that is the fecal matters. Roughage help in the formation of the fecal matters. So along with these 5 nutrients, what is along with these 5 nutrients, water and roughage is also very essential. Clear, children?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Sneha, why you are so late, Sneha? Sneha, are you able to hear me? Sneha? Sneha. Okay. So next one, now you're going to deal with the in detail about these nutrients. All of you can hear me, children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. See, again children are coming in this in between the class. You should be in time, children. Are you able to hear me? You should be on time. Okay. So now we are going to read about proteins. Proteins, all of you know, it is the helping in the body building. Main function of protein is body building, that is growth and repair of the worn out tissues of the body. Okay, what are the 2 main function? Tell me.
Ma'am, it helps in our growth.
Yes, another one.
Ma'am, it repairs our body parts.
It repairs our body part where we are having some wound or anything, any worn out tissue that can be repaired only by protein. So protein is very essential. Our muscles, you know, are mainly made up of proteins, muscle contraction. You can fold your hand, leg, anything. I'm talking to you. So all these things you can do with the help of these muscles. So if proteins are not there, the muscles will be not there, and what will happen? The movement of the muscle, that is contraction and relaxation of the muscles, will not be done by ourselves, and as a result we cannot move properly. So protein is again essential for us, because mainly the muscles are made up of proteins. Proteins are the building block of the muscles. Again, you can see skin, hair, nails, bones, teeth, blood, etc. are also made up of protein. So except the muscle, the major part that is having protein, nails, hair, skin, bone, teeth and bloods are also having protein. Food rich in protein, they are known as bodybuilding food, because they help us to build up the body. They supply material for growth and wear and tear of the body tissue. Proteins are found both in animals and plants. So both sources are there in case of protein. You can see in the diagram sources of protein. We are having milk, cheese, egg, meat, cereals, pulses, dry fruits and nuts, maize, peas, beans. So from here you can categorize the two sources, that is the plant source and the animal source of protein. So protein is clear to everyone. Will I proceed to fat?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
So again, fat, fat, what is it? It is giving us energy. It is a rich source of energy, and you should remember that it gives double the energy that is given by carbohydrate. All of you can write down in your book that fat gives double the amount of energy given by carbohydrate. Okay, all of you have, can you see children in the presentation and see what I'm writing? Are you able to see children?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So fats are concentrated source of
Yes, ma'am.
energy. They are concentrated source of energy. They give flavor. What they give flavor and improve the taste of the cooked food that we eat. Our body converts the food we eat into energy and stores in parts of this energy as fat beneath the skin. So where mainly fat is stored? Fat is mainly stored beneath our skin. Motapa. Kyun? This is done due to obesity. This is caused due to the deposition of fat below our skin. As a result, our weight increases, and the condition when we intake excess of fat and we just gain weight, it is known as obesity. We have learnt in chapter 2, I think. Do you remember? In
Yes,
class.
ma'am.
Yes. So the stored fat, the fat which is stored under the skin, they can be used later whenever emergency arises. So whenever there is energy, that is we need energy but we are not getting carbohydrate. We are not having the sources of carbohydrate. So what will happen during fasting? These deposited fats will be utilized to gain energy. The fat beneath the skin prevents the loss of heat also. So this fat deposition beneath our skin helps in the regulating the body temperature, because fat does not allow heat to pass through. Fat is a bad conductor of heat. Okay, is it clear? This line is clear. Fat beneath the skin prevent loss of heat from the body by acting as an insulator. What is insulator? We have just learned electricity. Do you remember?
Yes, ma'am.
That is bad conductor or poor conductor, that does not conduct heat. So fat deposition under the skin act as a insulator, that is our body heat cannot go out. Now what is the situation? Now it is cold outside, it is winter season. Oh, yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes,
So
ma'am.
in this situation what we have to do? We have to keep ourselves warm. So the fat that is deposited under our skin is helping to or preventing us that our body doesn't lose this heat, and as a result our body is warm compared to the surrounding and we are living. Otherwise, what will happen? As the outside temperature drop, we will also lose temperature, and soon we'll get very much cold, and we may suffer from various disease. But this fatty layer helping us to prevent the heat to go out. Okay, clear this much?
Yes, ma'am.
Ma'am.
Also supports and
Yes,
protects
ma'am.
the internal organ of heart, lung, kidney, etc. Fat is the diet serves as a source of some of the vitamins, mainly A, D, E, K. So fat also contains different fat soluble vitamins. That is the vitamins that is soluble in fat. And what are those vitamins? They have, these fats are having different vitamins like vitamin A, vitamin D, vitamin E and K. So fat is essential for us to have, but within a limited amount. Okay, we should not take much, or we should not take below the level. We have to take fat in a required amount that is only needed by your body, that is prescribed by a physician. If we take more, we will suffer from obesity. We will take less, we will suffer from different kinds of vitamin deficiency diseases. Fats are found both in animals and plants. That is, the sources of fats are both plants and animals. You should take care not to eat too much of fat. Fried foods are difficult to digest and may cause digestive disturbances. So, fried food means it is deep fried, that is, oil is there everywhere in the food, and it is also very difficult for us to digest that food. So, is clear? Fat is clear, children?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Next one, it is carbohydrate. All we know, carbohydrate is an energy giving food, that it gives energy to our body. It's the simplest form of the nutrients. And what is the simplest form of carbohydrate? It is known as glucose. Simplest form, simplest form. I'm just writing simplest form of carbohydrate is called glucose. Okay, is it clear? Simplest form is glucose. Don't write any other name. Simplest form of carbohydrate is glucose. So what is it? Carbohydrate make up another kind of nutrient that contains most of the food that we eat. They are the body's main source of energy. So main source of energy, main energy is given up by carbohydrate, by digestion of carbohydrate. And when there is an emergency, that is, I told you, that is a shortage of carbohydrate, that is, we are not intaking carbohydrate in appropriate amount, or we are starving, then only our body fat will get converted into energy. Otherwise, the main source of energy will be carbohydrate. You should remember, I can give you this question in health and PE, that what is the main source of carbohydrate, primary source of carbohydrate? It will be what? It will be the,
Glucose.
no, you will write down main source, sorry, main source of energy. If I give you what is the main source of energy in our body, you will say carbohydrate.
Okay.
Okay, and simplest form of carbohydrate, it will be glucose. Simplest मतलब सबसे आप एकदम, they are the simple one. It does not require any digestion. That is called the simplest form. Simplest form of carbohydrate is glucose. And the sources of energy, that the food that gives us energy, mainly primary source is carbohydrate. During starvation or any emergency, fat gives us energy, but otherwise, in general case, fat doesn't give energy. It is given primarily by carbohydrate. Am I clear?
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So they are body's fuel. They are important when the body needs quick supply of energy. One simple form of carbohydrate is sugar. I told you sugar, simple form, but you should write down glucose over here. Okay. Since sugar from fruit juice is largely of simple type, no digestion is required. Just now I told you that glucose need no digestion. Do you remember? All of you just remember, just now I told you it does not require any digestion and is immediately used. All of you have taken Glucon-D. गर्मी में आप लोग लेते हैं ना?
Yes, ma'am.
And in advertisement
Yes, ma'am.
it's told that Glucon-D ये जान में जान डाल दे पीते ही, ऐसे बताते हैं ना? पीते ही मतलब It doesn't require any digestion. That is why at the instant we are taking fruit juice or Glucon-D, what is happening? This glucose is absorbed by the blood from the small intestine, and as a result we are getting instant energy. So instant energy is given by glucose. Okay, is it clear?
Okay, ma'am.
Hence, a tired person can get energy by drinking a glass of fruit juice. So, in the exam, if in place of glucose, I give you sugar, then sugar is also right answer, because in this book sugar has been mentioned, but otherwise the right answer is glucose. Because I am only teaching you, and the other sections are not taught by me, so they may do the mistake. So, for exam, if I do the question, I will give you sugar in place of glucose. Okay, so you will write down that the simplest form of carbohydrate is sugar. Is it clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Am I clear? Everyone, just keep it in mind, because I am going to give this type of questions. Okay? Okay. Next one. We eat only a little bit of sugar every day, and the main carbohydrate that comes from the rice, wheat and cereals is called starch. So sugar means, that is, you take sugar with milk or any other drinks, that is the simplest form, that is having the simple carbohydrate. But all the other sources of carbohydrate we are taking in a complex form which contains a carbohydrate. What is it called? I'm just underlining. Tell me, what is it called? The complex carbohydrate is called starch. So the main carbohydrate that we eat comes from rice, wheat and cereal, and it contains starch. It is complex one, and simple one is sugar, and complex carbohydrate is starch. Just remember, everyone. Starch is made by putting together many molecules of sugar, and therefore its energy content is far larger than that of sugar. So if it is a molecule of sugar, so many such sugar will join together and form starch. Okay, is it clear? So it is a complex sugar, a complex carbohydrate, but it is having more energy than that of sugar, because it is made up of more molecules of carbohydrate. Carbohydrates are found in various varieties of food, as we can see from figure 5.4. We have seen 5.4 sources of carbohydrate. You can see mostly all the sources of carbohydrate are plants only. है ना? We are getting sources of carbohydrate only from plants. There is no sources of carbohydrate from animals. So in order to gain energy, we have to take all the plants, that is in form of fruits or in form of vegetables. Am I clear to everyone?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.